Hey, Shadow Riders Army, you want to start your own podcast? Well, Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere in places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So go on over and download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. Anchor. Check it out. Peace.
You are now listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show, all about the JDM life.
Shadow Riders, baby.
What's good, Shadow Riders Army? This is your host, once again, Shadow, a.k.a. Shadow Riders Leader, Shadow Riders Alpha. Welcome to another episode of the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show. Today is going to be a great show. We're going to talk about iconic Japanese supercars. Old versus new. Which one is better? This is going to be the greatest podcast you ever heard in your life. So don't you go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Full tank of gas. Haters trying to stop me cause I'm moving too fast. I stay rolling on my grind with my money on my mind cause I'm riding, y'all. I'm riding fast, approaching red line. I'm ready to blow. Ballin' till I'm falling, I ain't trying to move slow. Play a holler at you later.
Yeah, Richard 10 Shadow Riders, listen. Yo, I'm on the top of the game. Hard body on top of these lanes. Switching gears in the Maserati. Driving insane as fly as can be. Giovanna rim size 23. Shit, I'm as high as can be. Ladies call me handsome. Way before I did the Shadow Riders anthem. Now I'm sitting in the Black Phantom. More than they can handle. I play the ball hard in the car, cause it's coming out the front panel. What you know about that? But I ain't T.I.P., I'm R.I.C. K.5. I show you how to stay fly in the daytime. With Shadow Riders on my side, hopping up the G-Ride, I stay live. The boy wonders, not a talk of the town. Toasted up, never boast, yeah, I'm holding it down. Gunning for now, these tough Burger King niggas coming through steady, keeping the crown. While I'm in the fruit punch jag, popping up, riding around. Believe me, dog, this is real as it sounds. Shit.
Shadow Riders Ignitions.
You have what it takes to be the next hottest independent music artist on the scene. You've written and recorded your best songs. You poured your heart and soul into perfecting your craft. Your voice, your life, your message. It's all you. Now take it to the world. Place your music on one of the hottest, fastest growing internet radio stations around. Volt 365 Radio. Take advantage of one of our electrifying artist promotion plans to give your career the jolt it needs. But wait, there's more. When you purchase one of our top 3 outstanding plans, you'll receive a free vacation to a luxurious destination. Now that's the only way to kick your career into high gear. Get the Volt 365 Radio Artist Promotion Plan now and reward yourself the opportunity you deserve. Volt 365 Radio, offering you the best in electrifying radio entertainment.
Hey guys, did you know that Shadow Riders is the #1 JDM car culture community on the internet? You did it? Well, now you do. Make sure you go check out ShadowRiders.com. That's ShadowRyderz.com. Check out the hottest JDM news, events, culture, music, and more. So go check it out. ShadowRiders.com. For all my aspiring musicians and music artists out there, make sure you go check out digitalnomadmusician.com, where we focus on living the life of your dreams as a musician, traveling, and never having to worry about money. So if this sounds like something that interests you, make sure you go check it out. Digital Nomad Musician. Want to learn the ins and outs of the cryptocurrency game? Well, join the Bitcoin Billionaire Brigade on Facebook. Learn tips and tricks of how to manage and grow your Bitcoin and cryptocurrency portfolio. And who knows, you just might be the next Bitcoin billionaire. Join now and make sure you smash that like button.
You are now listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show, all about the JDM life.
Shadow Riders, baby.
All right, we back. You listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show. Hey, one more thing. Make sure you go pick up a Shadow Riders t-shirt. We got Shadow Riders t-shirts available. All you got to do is go to our Facebook page. If you're not follow us. If you're not following us on Facebook, make sure that you do that. Sorry for the stutter. Man, that just goes to show how excited I was spitting that valuable piece of information out. But yeah, make sure you go pick up a Shadow Riders t-shirt, rep the squad, and every t-shirt that is bought helps us continue to do these shows. So your participation is greatly appreciated. We're going to get into it. So today's show, we're going to talk about iconic Japanese supercars, old versus new. Which one is better, in your opinion? This is a hot topic. Because you got certain Japanese cars in the JDM car culture community that are legends, that are like legendary samurai warriors of old. The cars are just so fly. Everything about them in their time when they came out was revolutionary, was exciting, flamboyant. They came during the time where everybody thought American muscle was king, and you got iconic cars like the Nissan Skyline, the R32 and up is my favorite. So those are older cars. Then you got the Toyota Supra. You got the Supra, and then you got the Mazda RX-7. These are just some of the iconic cars. You got the Mitsubishi Evo. Before they put the Evo in front of it, they had the Lancer. And so you got these first generation Japanese supercars come out. Oh, and I can't forget the Honda / Acura NSX. That was an iconic car by far. It was by Honda, which is a company that's known for having front wheel drive vehicles. They came out with a mid-engine supercar that had all-wheel drive. All the wheels was biting, just like the GTR, and it made waves. Countless JDM enthusiasts have bought these cars, tuned these cars, loved these cars, modified these cars, and made a name for themselves by driving such cars. These cars also had lots of battle experience on the track. All these cars did. You got the GTR, years of dominance on the track with this all-wheel drive and that monster power plant of an engine that's inside of that thing. Then you have the RX-7 with the rotary engine. All these supercars had movies made after them, comic books written about them, articles written about them. These are the cars that were at the forefront of JDM car culture. If you had any one of these cars, you were respected amongst the JDM culture community by having one of these cars, upkeeping it, being able to tune it. And a lot of guys still here in 2018 still own these older versions, the 1980 model, the 1990 models. But now we have new editions of the cars, and a lot of guys are complaining about it. For instance, take the GTR. Very recently, there was a press release that went out about a 50th anniversary GTR that was designed by Italians, and the JDM community just went nuts. Everybody's pissed off. Everybody that I follow on all social media accounts in the JDM community, they hate that car. They say it looks like a shark, or it looks wrong. How they did the lights, how the front grille looks like an open mouth of a shark or a dorsal fin, and they said the lines are wrong. Everybody's mad because by letting an Italian car designer design the car, they make it look like a Ferrari, and people are mad about that. They're like, I'm not buying it. They wasted their money. All this stuff. They's like, this was a step in the wrong direction with the new design. So there's mixed feelings. You have a lot of people are so happy about the current newcomer in the GTR family, the R35. I, for one, that's like one of my favorite cars ever. I really have a love for the R35. Before the R35, I was a real big R34 fan. I loved the R34. And then when they came out with the R35, I thought they did a lot of things right. And they kept the legacy of the Skyline intact with the design decisions that they made when they made the R35. But this GT50, like they're calling it, this GT50 is, in my opinion, I think it's garbage. I think it's garbage too. Absolute garbage. I think that car just ain't even, it just doesn't look right. Now, we can talk about all the specs and everything that you get under the hood, but I mean, the car itself is just garbage. We're going to have to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. There's blood in the streets. The Bonanjoke quality of life is in shambles. The balance of peace on SRIRS is in a chaotic mess. The good guys are dropping like flies. Potential new warriors are frightened to death to take a stand. And then Phantom shows up, fearless and defiant. Brace yourself as Phantom charges forward in the most highly anticipated sci-fi story of all time, Phantom Force: The Awakening, available on Amazon Kindle. Get your copy today. All right, guys, we back. So yeah, we're talking about iconic Japanese supercars, old and new. Yeah, right before that break, I was just talking about the GT50. the new GTR. So what you guys think? I'm gonna jump off of that one and get to the next one. So what you guys think? Do you like the new versions of these supercars or the old ones? Make sure you send in your questions to the show and let us know what you think. Let's send in your comments and all that. We want to know what you think. So yeah, moving on. What about the new NSX, the new Honda NSX, the one that just came out in 2017? I personally like that one the most. And you notice how they use these movies. Like I was saying in the other show, they use a lot of these movies to market those cars. Like Iron Man was driving the new NSX in the Iron Man films. And so you find a lot of people adopting the new NSX, but you still got people who love the old one better. They love the old one better because the thing about the new one that people complain about is the fact that it's a hybrid. It's got hybrid technology. It's got, I believe it's partially electric. If I'm not mistaken, it's partially electric. And you got some people who like 100% gas-powered engines, 100% engine. They think that electric cars and hybrids are a joke when it comes to tuning and JDM car culture. But then you got the guys with like for instance, the new CRX, the old CRX, Honda CRX, little hatch. They had the new CRZ, which was like almost 100% electric, but that was a hybrid. But in Japan, during the Tokyo Auto Salon year that car came out, it was a big hit at the show. Everybody was tuning that thing. So you got some people adopting the new style of these JDM cars, and but you still got diehard fans of the old ones. So me personally, like as far as the GTRs go, the GTR 50, I don't like it. Once again, I said that. The new NSX, man, it's a tie. I would have to go with the old and the new with that one. I like both the new NSX and the old NSX. Then we got the new Supra that came out. I think it's called the FT1. It looks like an alien spaceship to me. It really, really does. Like the circle lights in the back, like the oval lights in the back, the circles inside the ovals. That's iconic for the Supra. That's gone. It's just this wraparound light fixture in the rear tail lights, but the front looks very similar to the old. But the thing is dope. I like the FT1, but I mean, you still got die-hard super fans of the old and super fans of the new. You got people excited. You got the AE86, the Hachiroku, that came out. The new version of that came out, the Boxster. And what I didn't like about that is they split it up and they gave like the Subaru BRZ, which is the same car as the AE86, the Toyota AE86. And you know, since the original AE86 came out, they have a new spin-off of Toyota called Scion. And those Scion got the they call it the FT86 now. So, but I like the newer one. The newer one is better. But if you're an Initial D fan, the Japanese anime called Initial D, well, with what's his name, Fujiwara's tofu shop, the black and white AE86 with the tofu shop logo on the side, that's iconic. That made the AE86 so popular. So you got diehard fans of the AE86, and you can't beat the prices, because when it comes to tuning JDM cars and the culture, finding aftermarket parts for cheap prices is so important. And actually good, really good parts, but you find them for cheap. You can't really do that with these newer models, with these new editions of these iconic cars. And they still haven't come out with a new RX-7. Like Mazda, I still haven't seen the predecessor to the RX-7. That's one of them that still, like, it still remains king. But yeah, that's about it for the show today. We're gonna cut it off right here. If you got any other questions, and if you got any comments, make sure you send them in. And this has been an awesome show, like the best podcast you ever heard in your life about JDM car culture. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Cause I'm moving too fast. I stay rolling on my grind with my money on my mind. Cause I'm riding, y'all. I'm riding fast, approaching red line. I'm ready to blow. Ballin' till I'm falling, I ain't trying to move slow. Player, holler at you later.
Yeah, Ricky 10 Shadow Riders, listen. Yo, I'm on the top of the game. Hard body on top of these lanes. Switching gears in the Maserati. Driving insane as fly as can be. Giovanna rim size 23. Shit, I'm as high as can be. Ladies call me handsome. Way before I did the Shadow Riders anthem. Now I'm sitting in the Black Phantom. More than they can handle. I play the ball hard in the car. Cause it's coming out the front panel. What you know about that? But I ain't TIP, I'm RIC, KY. I show you how to stay fly in the daytime. With Shadow Riders on my side, hopping up the G-Ride, I stay live. The boy wonder's not a talk of the town. Toasted up, never boast, yeah, I'm holding it down. Gunning for now, these tough Burger King niggas coming through steady, keeping the crown. While I'm in the Fruit Punch Jag, popping up, riding around. Believe me, dog, this is real as it sounds, shit. Excuse me, y'all, Ricky 10's in the building, and I'm on top like gum stuck to the ceiling. Staying fly, getting dough, such a wonderful thing. And my ice fresh out the cold like I'm into a spring. The game's taking over, yup, like a government sting. Shadow Riders, Ricky 10 with a dangerous team, a dangerous scheme. Everybody feel it in the air. I got the spotlight now when I'm making it clear. Switch your style up, time to ride out now. Or put your hands in the air like the kids scored a touchdown. I get love everywhere that I touch down. So don't be mad when your girl gave me a rub down. I'm coming off the top everywhere that I go. So when they say who's the best, yeah, you already know. Yeah, Shadow, let them know this is more than a game. This is more than music. It's a lifestyle, baby. Fast cars, fast money. You know how we do. It's Ricky 10, Heartbeat Raps, Shadow Riders. It's a dangerous team.